Donald Trump has this week said he could be close to getting a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine, that he rang the Russian President Vladmir Putin. Putin had agreed to talk peace with the Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, although I have to say that Putin's been saying that for, 4 months or something. But I think that Trump has realised this may not actually be the big breakthrough he first seemed to think, judging by his phone call to Fox News yesterday.
I hope President Putin is going to be good, and if he's not, it's going to be a rough situation. And I hope that President Zelensky will do what he has to do. He has to show some flexibility also. We're going to find out about President Putin in the next couple of weeks, that I can tell you. And we're going to see where it all goes. It's possible that he doesn't want to make a deal.
General, in the past couple of days, Russia has in fact poured cold water on this talk of peace. It said the peace talks would need to get a lot more preparation. Europe couldn't send any peacekeepers to Ukraine to guarantee its safety from another Russian attack. And in fact, now Russia and China would have to be involved in any such Ukrainian security, which suggests they can veto any protection if Russia does invade again. All this tells me Donald Trump is being played again.
No, I don't think so at all. I think he knows very well what Putin is up to. And we have been working very hard here for the last couple of days to put together some security guarantees. It's being led by the chairman of Joint Chiefs and the Supreme Allied Commander of NATO, who happens to be an American general. And they've been working with the coalition of the willing. The details of that are all putting together. They're going to bring those. Secretary Rubio will see some of that tomorrow. He's going to be talking to all the national security advisors from the participating countries, and the president likely will get a briefing on that on Friday. These security guarantees cannot be underestimated. They're absolutely critical. So our audience understands we're talking about assuming we get a peace agreement. How do we make certain that that peace agreement lasts? Because Russia has always broken ceasefires. They've always broken the agreements they did with previous agreements in Ukraine. They broke all the ceasefires in Syria. We know that they would break it. So we have to put deterrence there, some of it on the ground, some air power, et cetera, to make certain that Russia sees that and knows that they would be in a much larger war if they attack. And be in a war with the United States and with other European countries. And we think we can achieve that kind of deterrence. The other thing is to build up significantly the military capability of Ukraine. We know full well that if we have a peace agreement, China, Iran, and North Korea will keep arming and supporting Russia. Make no mistake about it. But that's kind of what is taking place here. And I see that as a positive thing. And it gives Zelensky, once we get this package together, and I've been talking to his very senior people who are here, and most of them, but not all of them, have gone home. Some of them are still working on these security guarantees. That gives him more running room in terms of options to make deals with Putin in terms of land and territory. Because when he knows he's got a solid security guarantee that if Putin attacks, he's going to be at war with multiple nations, and that's something he can't handle. Look, he can't defeat Ukraine. He hasn't been able to do it. Since in the last year and a half, he's gained 1% of territory. He has right now 19% of Ukraine. That's all he has, and he's been at this now. For 42 months. He cannot take Ukraine if the United States and the Europeans and others continue to provide assistance. Not possible. We've done all the analysis on that. He can't even take this fortress belt inside Donetsk that he wants Zelensky to give to him. And that's why he wants him to give it to him, because he can't take it. That's the reality of it. So if we get the good security guarantees in, that we have an enduring agreement, that gives Zelensky more running room. And it also is sending a very strong message to Putin. Donald Trump, the Euros, they're dead serious. Listen, these Europeans, They are all in on this, Andrew. There is no doubt about their commitment and their resolve here. They know full well that Putin wants Ukraine to take control of it. It's his anchor, and he's going to expand into Eastern Europe. There's no doubt in their mind about that. There's no doubt in the minds of the United States leadership here about that. And there's no doubt in Putin's mind about it, because that really is his plan. We've got to stop this in Ukraine once and for all.